Hello, you guys. Let's take the time to just take in this beautiful background. Look at it. It's beautiful. Let's talk first braces. Hey guys, I am so glad you guys are here to join me today. We are vlogging at the park today. Hey, it is a beautiful day and I had to get outside. I mean, it's amazing out here. It's a little chilly though. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is Atlanta, but it's still chilly. I just want to talk to you guys about my braces. I have an appointment in 2 weeks that I'm itching to get to. It's been about 9.5 weeks. Last time we talked it was 6, and I had just got my power chain put on, and I'm just trying to get to the next step. The power chain is super helping. If you can see it, that's it, right across my front teeth. My 2 front teeth are actually closing. Like, the gap is actually closing, and I'm so excited because it's like that happened so quickly. That was the biggest faux pas that I was upset about with my smile, and it's only been like 9 weeks and it was already closing at the 6-week follow-up. So I mean, besides all the tension and all the irritation that you have in between time, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. So I know I was whining and ranting last time, but since that last video, my mouth is less sore. I have less tension, less pain than what I had, and thank God for that. So that part's getting better at least. Other than that, I still have some issues like with my jaw because I clench my jaw in my sleep. So I still have a lot of like jaw pain, headaches when I wake up in the morning, but I just take some ibuprofen and it knocks it right out. But overall, I think that, you know, things are going fairly quickly. It'll be 10 weeks before I know it, and my gap is already closed. Like, gap is getting there. It's close. And you know what, you guys, I mean, as an adult, I can honestly say braces has been one of my biggest struggle, but it is certainly getting 1,000 times better. I mean, who wants to deal with you know, a crazy gap or, you know, all this headache and pain? But you know, it's totally worth it. So just be patient, you'll get there. Other than that, we have another appointment coming up in the next 2 weeks, I believe. So we're going to get to that appointment. I'll make sure I take you guys with me so we can see what happens next. The first step was just getting them on. I showed you the band, like I showed you how bands and how the actual brackets go on, and now we're at the next step. So it's going to be really exciting. You know, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen as far as my bottom teeth. Like, I have some teeth that are like a little shifted off, and they haven't really crazy shifted yet, but that part's getting better. Seriously, they're like screaming at my shot. Really? Okay. In any case, guys, either way or the other, things are going awesome with the braces. So again, adult braces update. We're at 9.5 weeks and we're moving. The teeth are getting straight. So I'm excited, you guys. It hurts. It's tough in the first few days, but just so you know, in between that like 4-week follow-up that you have, like from your first visit to your next visit, it gets better. Like, it takes like 2 weeks for everything to settle down. I've still been having issues. Like, I have a band. Like, if you look at my mouth, I have like a crazy band that it's like not in the bracket. So I don't know what that's about, but it'll get better, I assume. I don't know. It just keeps coming out of the band. Like, in the back they have the band around the tooth that anchors everything down. Now there's the wire that goes across the teeth, and every time I eat, it's like I have a, if you can see it there, I have a big gap where I don't have a bracket there. That's actually a baby tooth. Who would have thought that I had like more baby teeth? But I did. I have a baby tooth that doesn't have an adult tooth underneath it. So they've left that one, and they did not put a bracket on it because they didn't want to upset it. God knows we don't want her to fall out because that's the last of the Mohicans. So, I mean, we want to leave that one alone. But food gets caught under there, and that freaking wire comes from out of the freaking band. It's just BS. But, I mean, other than that being difficult, that's something that I've begun to get used to. But I've got one of these wires that's not in one of those bands in the back. You see where it goes in? On this side at the bottom, it's not in there. I don't know what's going on. It won't go back in. I can't get it to go back in. And I mean, it hasn't really like affected anything seriously, but I don't want to be poking things. It pokes you sometimes. So I mean, other than that, I think that's just been my biggest issue. It's just that freaking wire coming out. But that seems pretty normal because it happens to me like all the time. Overall, braces have been pretty good to me. I mean, I have only about a year to wear mine, so I'm getting there. I'm like 2.5 months in, but overall, you guys, it's gonna be totally worth it, and I can't wait till we can see these pearly whites. Ting! I want to see them sparkle and shine and glow, and I want to have a Nene Leakes mouth. You guys remember in my last video, the Nene Leakes mouth? That's what we want. We're headed in that direction, so I can't wait to get there. Want to hurry up and get there. Glad those guys are gone out of my shot with all that laughing, and then they're screaming like, "You want to play baseball?" Get on my goddamn nerves. Jesus, it's a public park. Have some respect. God. Oh, anyway, it would help if I wasn't sitting in the middle of the frisbee golf field, huh? Don't care. It's good lighting here. So until next time, you guys, which is about 2 weeks until we go in for our next follow-up, and it'll be about 10-11 weeks. So I'm excited. But we'll talk soon. Bye.